Welcome to Project I Want to Live. I'm Vanna.
I'm Melissa.
And we're back.
Yes, we are.
It's week 9.
Sorry, I get so excited.
Very exciting, huh?
It was like a really deep breath.
Yes. Well, it is a shocker. I mean, to be doing something for 9 weeks straight, it's a definite true commitment.
It is.
I really believe so.
I do.
I've been pondering on that this week. I'm like, man, this is awesome. This is point of no return.
Yeah, I got your
We're
comment.
doing this. Got the comment on the page, you know.
Yeah, thank you everyone for all your support. It's been so exciting to do this week after week, and I feel like each week I'm getting stronger, she's getting stronger, we're getting stronger, we're getting better, and just knowing that I have all the support from my friends and family and from people that I don't know, it really helps a lot. So thank you very much. Week 9, point of no return.
I like that.
I like that too.
Sounds good.
That sounds good.
Okay, to be serious. So what I was thinking is very important is that we're on these videos and we've been talking about, okay, so we're going to make a commitment to do workouts 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And I think that we really need to zone in on, well, what is your mindset when you go to the gym? What is it that you do when you go to the gym? Because I'm sure there's people that have thought, does she just go to the gym for 10 minutes and walk on the treadmill and that's it?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, maybe there are people that think that, maybe there's not. But I think it's important just to know because, I know for myself, it's when I see people that work out, that are fit, fitness models, and I'm like, man, that's amazing, trying to learn different things that they're doing, do different classes. But then no one really zones in on, well, what do you think about when you're there? What are the things that go through your mind when you're going through a tough workout? Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yep. So, for those who are just tuning in now, we set a commitment in the beginning of this blog to go, for myself, to go to the gym 3 times a week. And not only have I been doing that, but I've actually increased it the last few weeks to 4 times a week. So for one, when it starts to become a part of your lifestyle, it becomes easier. And for 2, it's so cool how as the weeks go on, I can feel myself getting better and getting stronger and progressing, because when I first started going to the gym, it is like going to a completely foreign country with a language that you don't speak, and you're just kind of where do I start? So, and there's all different theories on workouts, maybe with a personal trainer, doing circuits, doing cardio, doing classes, doing weights. I'm not saying one is better than the other. But the point of this blog and the point for you is to find what works for you. So what's been working for me is I've been having, I set my schedule beforehand. For 2 is I do classes that challenge me. In the beginning of going to the gym, I was just doing, some cardio and some weights. But now I have classes that I've been going to that's been really helping me. So I've been doing spinning. I've been doing a body pump class, which is total body toning. I've been doing a 75-minute yoga class. And the cool thing is, in the beginning when I started to work out, it was really tough for me. I would be at the gym oh my God, that girl can run so fast. And it was this really uncomfortable just comparison game, because we go to the gym and we go to be inspired, but then I ended up being not inspired because I'm like, crap, how can I do this? But the name of the game is if you keep doing something, you only get better at it. So now my mentality going to the gym is, I'm here for me. The people that are stronger than me, instead of me comparing to look down upon myself, I look at it as an example. When I see someone that's really fit working out, I'm like, that's going to be me. That's going to be me. I actually like to look at them in the class. I'm like, oh, that's going to be me. That's going to be me. They probably think I'm crazy, but whatever. And also, it's exciting to push yourself, push your limits. I'm not saying this is healthy, so my disclaimer, not saying this is healthy. But last week I did a different style of spinning class, but it was very hard for me. It was intense. For one, I was in the front row because that was the only bike available. So the instructor was in my face, and I literally had to throw up right here. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna throw up. Because the intervals were hard. It was just intense, crazy. Everyone's dripping sweat. You can feel, people were screaming in the class, ah! And I was like, don't throw up, don't throw up. And that moment where you push yourself to keep going, it's you feel like you just won $1 million. So my gym regimen has just been first it started off just getting there. And now it's making a schedule. now it's just like the next step is it's a part of my life now. Now I feel like bad if I don't go for like 2 days and I'm just like, oh man, I gotta go. So find out what works for you. That's my mentality that I've developed, and having these videos have helped me because each week you just kind of like want to challenge yourself and get better.
Cool.
So cool.
Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
That was great. And, you know, exactly what you said. Try what works for you and, you know, make sure that you're doing something that's challenging you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the next thing that we want to work towards is, because I definitely have noticed for yourself, even like beginning this whole thing, you've done an amazing job at just getting it in your mindset and making it easier for you to make healthier choices.
Yeah.
Like when she really said she was going to cut out fried food, she did. Like it's not like, oh, I want chicken wings. Like I want fried chicken. I want French fries and Chinese food and like all this stuff. No, like no, right?
It's like no. If it comes to fries, I'm oh no, salad, steamed broccoli, veggies. It's like common sense now. Like I don't. That's not me. I don't identify with that. I don't eat that anymore. It's just not a part of my plan. So it's cool. It's clear.
Yeah. And it's because it's totally like different when you're in a place where those are all the foods that you have eaten for so long.
Yeah.
And then you're like, you get hungry, and most of the time you would just want something unhealthy. But now it's just when you get cravings, when you're hungry, your like initial thought and choice is something healthy.
Yeah.
And that's amazing. I think like that is like one of the biggest things, because people can go work out, but the thing that kills them the most is their eating regimen.
It's so true.
So
sometimes I amaze myself. I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat this apple now. It's so exciting. It's so cool. Maybe you think I'm just totally outlandish, you don't understand, but for someone that's been overweight for 90% of my life, it's a whole change, and it's so exciting. I mean, I have nowhere near our goal, what we said, but these little steps that we've been implemented in these videos week by week, it's like, it's exciting to see the progress. So I think this week we're going to focus on some changes, right, in the eating.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we were talking, and I was like, you know what, maybe what we should do to fuel the results even more, right, is to really just track when you eat. And I think, well, of course we can do like what you're eating too, but I think, you know, like we just mentioned, that your food choices are getting better.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's like a problem area, but really when you eat. Because how many meals a day you eat is important.
I agree.
You know, to speed up your metabolism, burn more calories, and shed those pounds.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is, Melissa's making a commitment. Are you making a commitment?
Yes,
Okay,
Vanna.
let's shake on it.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, she did it. Okay.
I don't like tedious things, and this is tedious, but we're going to talk about it.
It's tedious, but it's important, and it's going to make a difference.
Yes, Vanna.
So that's all you got to think about.
Okay.
So just tracking, you know, when you're eating and what it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
So to be clear, like I've been making healthier choices, but I haven't had like a specific like plan of like an eating plan. So this week I'm going to incorporate having a food journal and really tracking what times I'm eating and what I'm eating to kind of like pinpoint areas that we can add or make changes or keep and whatnot. So this is a little tip that we learned about having a food journal helps you with this process of getting yourself on track.
Yeah.
So a recommendation, if you want to do it with me,
join us.
Yes.
Please.
So
perfect.
Finishing off the night, it was funny because I called Vanna and I'm like, Vanna, I didn't lose weight. She's like, did you gain me? I was like, no. She goes, then what's your problem? I'm like, oh, that's right. So it's cool because I'm working out more, and I'm not, initially it's weird because I thought my reaction should be like upset that I didn't lose any weight, but then I'm like, no, you know you're doing good. This is just a part of the process. Sometimes you're not going to lose anything, and sometimes you're going to lose something. So it's so funny how your mind and your habits play tricks on you, because I thought I was supposed to be upset, and I'm like, no. But we did have good news.
Yes, she's down a ½ inch in the waist.
Yes.
I'm telling you, that waist is out of control.
Out of control.
That's definitely the #1 area that you can tell the progress the most. So that's very exciting.
So waist the same, didn't gain, 243, and I lost another ½ inch on my waist. So I'm excited. I look forward to having a great week. I hope you have a great week too. Thanks, Vanna. I love her. All the support.
I love you too.
And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.